Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Games with Your Friends show!
I'm letting you know right now, I've never seen anything like that.
Dude, I can't believe we're not all watching this right now.
This is a show you gotta see.
This is gonna change lives.
Hey everybody, it's the Games with Your Friends show. That's the show where we tell you all about gaming news, not just iPhones. That's what the show's called. That's what's always been called. That's what we've always done here.
Right,
I'm Patrick.
we've never done anything else.
That's true.
It's
And
never
who you
been
just
named
heard
as
right there is
anything else.
Caleb. What's up, Caleb?
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends. Dude, I'm on medicine. All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we
All right.
have some news articles you wanted to start off with?
Yeah, the first segment of this show, it's called The News. It's this crazy idea where we grab news and talk about it in the world of gaming. All right. Yeah, there's a couple things.
So the
actually-
one thing that I want to talk about was the streaming on Xbox through over Discord.
Is it out yet? Do you know?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't even.
I'm pretty sure it's out this week. It might already be out or it's coming out soon. But yeah, so Discord is going to update on Xbox, and you will be able to stream your video to your friends on Xbox, which is pretty cool. The only thing that sucks about it, but they're pretty good at adding stuff to it, so probably come. But it's only one way. So if you're on Xbox, you can't watch other people's streams, but you can stream your games to Discord.
Yeah, that right there is all that you need, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you
that's
watch them
cool.
on your phone and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You can always just watch it on your phone if that's what you want to do. But yeah, I'm gonna
See, I thought that was one of the features that Discord was just lacking whenever it was on the Xbox. Like, you can stream your games on Twitch, but you can't stream your games to Discord. Like,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I'm
I'd
glad
rather
that's coming out now. That's
I'd stream on Discord way more than Twitch.
yeah, no, seriously. I get more viewers on Discord too.
Yeah, this is cool. We'll have to test it out. I'm sure we can test it out this week and talk about how it works.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also another feature that's coming to Xbox, which is a variable refresh rate. Do you know what that is?
I haven't heard
It's
this yet.
variable refresh rate improvements, basically, where it's like I don't completely know what it is. I believe it's something to prevent like giant dips in frame rate. It's like let me see. Oh wait, I'm just reading this article. It says you can customize your stream quality. Oh, the feature arrives just in time for tomorrow's release of Starfield. So it is already out with Starfield.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're getting.
Have you played Starfield yet?
No, I have not played Starfield.
Have you wanted to play Starfield yet?
I do want to play Starfield, but I don't want to pay for Game Pass, and I don't want to buy it. So, if there's some way I could play it without doing those two things, maybe. I think my Backbone, which we'll get to, I think my Backbone might come with a free month or something at Game Pass. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
I have Game Pass still. Like, I still pay for it because I pay for it mainly nowadays for the Xbox Gold. But I downloaded it, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I want to play. I mean, from what I heard, I think on Metacritic it's an 88, which is a good score.
Yeah.
Some people want it to be, or some people are like, that's not high enough. Like, this was supposed to be one of the greatest games ever made. It's like 88 is still a very good score.
Yeah.
but
I just
it
haven't
seems
been
like-
in the mood to play one of those kind of games, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
You know
it
what
sounds
I'm-
like it's not. It sounds like, from what I've heard, it's not doing anything like crazy new. But if you like those kind of games, it's one of those.
Yeah.
You know, like. But yeah, I haven't really been in the mood either. But I would play it if I had it. I'd check it out.
Yeah.
But
I've downloaded it. I'll get to it eventually. Dude, I've just been playing Nerf Super Blast a lot more on my phone.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay. Well, I was looking more about the variable refresh rate because Xbox already has it, but they're making improvements, and this article doesn't say exactly what the improvements are, but whatever. But anyway, that's exciting. The next news, this actually is a little bit older. I think it happened like 2 weeks ago or a week ago or something. Sony announced. And this kind of ties in with how Xbox is doing their memberships too. So you probably didn't know about this because you don't play on PlayStation, but they add PlayStation Plus, which is like you play online. That's like Xbox Gold, and then they had like PlayStation Now, which was kind of like Game Pass, but it started off as just a streaming service.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the PlayStation Now.
Yeah, so they combined them both, and they made like 3 tiers: PlayStation Plus Essential, which is like Xbox Live Gold. You get some games for free, just like a handful.
Yeah.
They have PlayStation Plus Extra, which is kind of like, it's more like Game Pass. You get a bunch of games and you can play online. And then PlayStation Plus Premium has like a bunch of games, and it has like supposedly supposed to have like classic like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games on top of that. It's very confusing. I don't like the naming convention of it. They don't add a lot of games regularly, and unlike Xbox, they don't add their first party games day one.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. They put a fuck ton of money into their first party games, and I feel like they think it's only worth it if they can charge $60 to everybody and then later add it to their services. Yeah. But yeah. But anyway, so they're doing, instead of $60 a year for now, the basic thing is going to jump up to $80. The PlayStation Plus Extra, instead of 100 years, 135, and then Premium is 120 to 160. And this is a yearly. I haven't seen anything about the monthly. If you pay month to month, if that's going up, could save. But let me see. Year premium still. So premium is still cheaper than a year of Game Pass, but Game Pass you can't pay. You can't pay for a whole year now anyway. But these subscription services have been very annoying to me. Like I was, like Game Pass, they changed the Game Pass tiers recently. They don't have it. Xbox Live Gold's not a thing now. It's Game Pass something. It's like Game Pass. I forget what it's called, but like they're all just different Game Pass tiers now. There's 4 of them.
Yeah.
But the Xbox recently raised the price of all of them too, which is so annoying. Like from like a couple years ago when Xbox started really getting into Game Pass, everybody thought they were going to get rid of the gold and try to get everybody in Game Pass. But no, they kept it, and the funny thing is actually Xbox didn't increase the price of gold. I mean, they got rid of it, but the tier that's like gold, I remember like a year or 2 ago, they were going to increase it, and everybody on the internet freaked out. And so they're like, never mind. We were just fucking with you. We're not doing that. But now PlayStation is actually doing it. And it seems like they don't care about the backlash. I mean, because Xbox is in like last place, quotations, like they have to be the nicer ones to try to win people over.
Yeah.
But Sony's just, I don't know. In my opinion, Sony's just getting more and more just like, they're the ones that raise the price of games from 60 to 70. They're the ones that raise the price of their console and except in America, because Xbox is kind of competitive in America, they raise the price of their console everywhere else around the world. They just keep pushing it and pushing it. It was like these services, Game Pass and PlayStation, is like, they're cool, and then they make you reliant on them, and then they just raise the price, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah. It's the same thing with the streaming services. They just slowly...
They make it where you have to be paying for a subscription to do anything, really.
you can you can afford to pay for all of them, and they slowly increase in price. They try to nudge the other guy out of your budget and take more of your streaming budget.
Yeah.
That's how it feels to me. But it's annoying. I do actually play because David likes to play online on PlayStation. I play for Essential, but I play monthly, so I don't actually know if it's going to affect me or not. But either way, that's the news. Yeah. Any thoughts?
No, I mean, I don't play PlayStation, so it's not really anything that I can speak on.
You talked about. You said you do want a PS5. Do you still want a PS5?
Yeah, eventually, but I mean, dropping 600 right now is not ideal. I mean, but yeah, I
Right.
think it'd be something cool to get into. I've never really owned a PlayStation outside of the PlayStation 1. You know what I'm saying?
I did. Yeah. I think PlayStation 1 that's the one PlayStation. Well, I never owned a PS3 either.
You had that PS2 that we had to turn on its side with the fan, put a cold rag on
Yeah.
top, all just to play
Oh,
some
yeah.
Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Oh yeah, that's a great game.
Yeah, that was fun. I can't lie.
Okay, so this is so. Sorry.
Ow!
Are you all right?
My cat is biting me. Jeez.
Okay, so this is exciting. So according to some very reliable sources, the Switch there's this thing called Gamescom, which is like this gaming convention that happens in Germany every year.
Yeah.
According to some very reliable sources, the Nintendo was having some people play test the next Switch console, next Nintendo console there, and which is I mean it makes sense because they're gonna be releasing something new soon. It's been like almost 7 years or 8 years since the Switch came out. So it's on it. I mean, this makes sense if they're like a lot of people are thinking like sometime in 2024 is when the new Switch comes out. So it would make sense.
So when the new Switch comes out, do you think they'll have the same kind of like tier system they have now? Like, is it going to be the Nintendo Switch 2 Lite, Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2 OLED? You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I think they'll have just one system at the start.
Kind of like how they
and-
did with the first
Yeah.
launch. Kind of like
Yeah.
slowly
I mean, maybe not.
trickle them in.
I mean, that's what I've always assumed because that's what Nintendo's always done. But that's
Yeah.
actually a good point because Xbox launched with two different systems this time, the S and the X. PlayStation launched with two different systems this time, which was the PS5 disc
And the
digital version and on-disc version. So that's a good point. They could have two. I never even consider that.
At
But,
least, at least give me an OLED. If the
well-
Switch 2 doesn't already have an OLED display, at least give me like a Switch 2 OLED.
I
'Cause-
totally agree with you. I love the OLED.
Because that's
The,
ever since I got the OLED, I'm just like any other Switch, I'm just like, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Well,
this is trash.
The rumors are so far that it has an LCD screen to save money
That
on
sucks.
production. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know though. They could launch with two models. That would be awesome if they have an OLED and non-OLED.
Are you going to buy it day
cheaper
one?
version. Oh yeah,
I probably won't.
I'm definitely buying it day one.
Day one, no. But sometime, maybe a few months after it releases, or I don't know. You also don't know about any kind of like stock issues that you might
What
have.
if they launch it with like Mario Odyssey 2 that you can only play on the new Switch day one?
That one would probably get me. That one would get me a lot more than most games, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance that they will launch. Like, it's been a while since that 3D Mario team has done something, so I could
Yeah.
see them having like a big 3D Mario game for launch.
I mean, that'd be
yeah.
that'd be dope. That would definitely convince me to. I mean, I don't know how much is it going to be? Is it going to be the same as the last one whenever it launches, or is it going to be more?
I don't think so. I think the days of stuff coming down in price regularly, I think those days are over. I think the Switch is going to be 300, the OLED's going to be 350, and then when the new one comes out, it'll be 400 or 450 or something. Probably 400. I mean, fucking PS4s are like still like are still like $100 some dollars. Like this doesn't make any sense. Or $200.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't make any sense. But ever since the pandemic, like gaming stuff just does not going down in price as much. I mean, it'll change eventually though.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you never know.
But more of the rumors are that apparently, so when the PS5 and Series X launched, there was this Matrix Unreal Engine 5 tech demo that was like supposed to show off like Unreal Engine 5 on these new consoles and what the new consoles could do. So supposedly that tech demo was on the new Switch, and it was through the DLSS technology, which is
Yeah.
NVIDIA's like upscaling technology. So it can run like it can run at like 720p, but be upscaled to like 4K and still look good. But it like helps the frame rate because it's not actually running at 4K. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like little tricks like this, it suggests that they're a lot of these new games that are coming out, they could also come out on Switch, which would be cool. Like if I don't know if Xbox can probably not, but if like Starfield came out for Switch and you could portably take it anywhere, that'd be dope.
Yeah, you'd have better
But,
luck trying to get that on the Steam Deck than a Switch.
Yeah, I think you can play it on the Steam Deck. But from what I heard, is that it like when you're outside, when you're not like in an indoor environment, the frame rate is just dookie
Yeah.
on the Steam Deck. But anyway, it's just oh, there's another thing. Actually, it's not in this article, but so according to a lot like the rumors going around, so everybody's saying that a Nintendo Direct is happening this week. Which would make sense because Nintendo always puts out a Nintendo Direct in September. People thought it might not happen because they had a Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct like late August. They're like, oh well, if they're gonna have a September Direct, they just put that in there. But everybody's saying Thursday a Direct. Nothing official's out. This is all rumors, but Direct Thursday, and the same guy that leaked Super Mario Bros. Wonder and the Mario RPG remake before they were officially announced, he's saying there's a new. The guy that leaked those is saying there's something new with F-Zero, that racing franchise, and something new with Donkey Kong, like a new Donkey Kong game. So we'll see. I mean, it could come Thursday and nothing happened, but I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident it's a lock. Just this guy has been very reliable so far. But anyway, another thing with the new Switch that I think about a lot is like, is this thing going to be backwards compatible? Like, they got to make it backwards compatible, right?
I don't see how. I mean,
I think it's just like a new world where that's kind of the norm now.
I know everything is backwards compatible now, and if they release one that's not backwards compatible, then that is like horrible.
Yeah,
Because you got to think of all the Switch games that you already have that you've been buying for the last, 5, 6, 7 years.
Well, that was a big, like, when I switched I had a 360, and then I switched to PS4, because it didn't matter, because neither system was backwards compatible, so it's like, whatever game has cooler games right now, I'll just get, because I can't play any of my old games anyway. So, if you want to keep all your players, like if you're like some people say, like, from a business perspective, it makes sense not to be backwards compatible, because then of course everybody's got to rebuy the games.
Right.
But I think from a business perspective, in the long term, it makes more sense to make it backwards compatible, because your customers are going to continue to be loyal because they know. Because if you say it's not backwards compatible, you're going to lose a lot of trust. Like, I'm not going to buy third-party games on Switch because I'm like, I probably won't play it on the future.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I'll buy Nintendo.
It's definitely, more for like backwards compatibility is more for long-term customer retention, I guess.
Yeah, because
And that's what the whole like that's what I feel like Xbox is trying to create with the whole like Game Pass and their whole I guess little gaming ecosystem that they're trying to create with like Microsoft PCs, Xboxes, and XCloud. So I mean,
they did say so far. Nintendo did say your account will be able to transfer over, which is like in any other world, in any other ecosystem. Like, well, duh. But this will be the first time. This will be the first time Nintendo has ever done that. So Nintendo is always behind the times because like the Wii accounts did not transfer to Wii U. The DS accounts did not transfer to 3DS. None of those accounts transferred to the Switch. You have to make a new account, a new friends list every time. So it's
Yeah.
like,
and
yeah,
here I am using the same Xbox account for the last I don't even know how long. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 15 years.
probably. Yeah, we'll see. There'll be a lot more as the Switch, the new Switch gets closer and closer. I'm sure there'll be a lot more stuff coming to
Yeah.
that, which I am very excited about. Last bit of news. The Apple Arcade is gonna launch. There's some of the launch new games coming out in September for Apple Arcade, which is Cypher 007, which is a James Bond game. Japanese Rural Life Adventure, Junk World, and My Talking Angela 2+.
Yeah, all these games are already released.
Yep, I see. Well, except for Junk World. September, or at least it's September 2020 or September 20.
Oh wait, no, not all these games are. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I see now. Yeah,
Um,
it's like one a week.
I am interested in that James Bond game. This Junk World game looks cool. Oh, it's like a tower defense game, like Bloons TD6. I think I'm mostly gonna keep my eye on that James Bond game though. Out of all these,
Japanese
definitely
Rural
not top-
Life is probably like the
That game does look cool too.
yeah. It
All I
does.
see-
It kind of reminds me of like it's like Stardew Valley or something.
Yeah, I mean it's free for me. It's with your membership, so
Yeah, yeah, I definitely download it,
definitely not Talking Angel. I never understand those Talking Tom, Talking Cat games.
dude. Those were the original VTubers. I mean,
You're right.
all right. So let's get to the news we've all been waiting to hear. Our listeners have been just anticipating this. How is the backbone?
Okay. So yeah, my backbone came in this week. This is what it looks like on my tiny iPhone SE. So there's actually, did you know there's some software that comes with the backbone? Did you know about this?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you hit this button and it takes you to the Backbone app. And it makes it puts all your games like this. It kind of tries to make it look. It's like a launcher that like makes your phone look more like a console where you pick your game. You
Yeah.
scroll through your games.
Yeah, kind of
It's
like
pretty
Big
cool.
Picture Steam is what it looks like, right?
Yeah, pretty much the exact same thing. There's a Backbone Plus membership thing. I got like 3 months for free. I don't actually know what it does at all.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm not gonna re-up whenever it's over. But
Yeah.
the software is pretty cool. I don't actually use it that much though, to be honest. I usually just pick a game like normal because I completely forget about it and just play it like that.
So like feeling it, like holding it in your hands, like how does that feel?
So I don't. So it is very similar to a Switch. The buttons are. I feel like the sticks are like closer to the buttons than a Switch, which does not become a problem until I was playing Super Mario World, and a lot of times you like hold, run, and then tap jump with the bottom of your thumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I will hit the stick when I'm doing that. But if I keep that in mind, it's not really a problem. But it's a little bit closer. It's a little bit tighter. But it's comfortable. It's definitely comfortable. It's a heck of a lot better for most things for most things, it's way better than the touchscreen though. So maybe it's not like perfect, but it's
Yeah.
a million times better than touchscreen for a lot of these games. I'll get into some of the games I've been playing with it. I played Call of Duty Mobile, which is ridiculous. It's like
Was it easy?
every game. It's so easy. It's like, yeah, I just get so many kill streaks in a row, and I'm just running in circles, just killing everybody. But Call of Duty Mobile, it is cool because it's like a lot of the old maps, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think there's like Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, like old Modern Warfare 2 maps in there.
I think I ran into mostly COD 4 maps, and there was like a Black Ops map I think that I saw.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah,
did the-
Nuketown.
Yeah, Nuketown.
Yeah.
I did the battle royale in COD Mobile, and I won that too. But the thing that COD Mobile does, like with mobile games, I guess I'm not used to this, but you like download assets as you play it.
Yeah.
So the game started off as like a 1.9 gigabyte, but then like after playing like 5 matches and a couple battle royale matches, it was like 7 gigabytes. But I end up playing combat. Are you all right?
Yeah, my camera just fell.
Oh shit. I end up deleting Call of Duty because I played Combat Masters.
Yeah.
Which is very fun with the backbone, and the game's actually. I mean, I thought Combat Masters was easy against touch people, but I actually die pretty regularly. I mean, I usually go positive.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because there's a big Steam audience playing with like keyboard and mouse and controller.
Yeah, Combat Masters is a lot harder to play than Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile is just a bunch of bots everywhere. I swear, those can't be real people. Like,
well, I even played. I mean, maybe there's bots in ranked too, but I even played enough games to go to ranked.
Yeah, same. You play ranked and it's literally just as easy. It's like there is literal bots on these lobbies. Like it's. Yeah.
But
it's still fun to play though.
It's still fun, but I ended up deleting it because I was like, it keeps taking up more and more space. And
yeah, that's how Call of Duty goes, even on consoles.
Yeah,
every update's like 100 gig update, bro.
Combat Master is only like less than 2 gigabytes, and it's very fun. It's very fun with the backbone. It's very similar to COD Mobile. I just feel like it's actually a little bit harder. You actually have to kind of think.
Yeah,
you know?
Dude, Combat Masters it's so fun.
Yeah,
even on like
it's
PC, good. Like playing it on PC, like it's just fun.
PC, yeah, this feels a lot like just when you play this with the backbone, it's a lot like playing it on my PC with a controller.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I'm really fan. I wish there was some. So you have to. One of the downsides was you have to take it out of the case to use it. Which is not a big deal for me. But it's cool. It's really cool. I like it. I like sometimes I get home and I'll be laying in bed and I'll just throw this on my phone and I'll just play for a little bit before bed.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it. I'm a fan of it. I'm glad I bought it, even though it's probably going to be obsolete with the new iPhone because it's not going to have.
Yeah, probably will. Well, I mean, eventually you'll have that phone for a little while, and then when you upgrade again, you probably won't upgrade to the iPhone 15. So your next upgrade, you'll still have that, port available.
Yeah.
So for the whole life cycle of at least you using the backbone, I'm sure you're probably not going to use it for the rest of your life for every phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Totally. No. It's I'm happy with it. I'm trying to think of some. I downloaded Diablo Immortal. I've heard good things about that. It's cool. It starts off really quickly. Like it gets you in the action really quickly, more than Diablo 4 does, which I appreciate. I mean, but there's not a whole. If you play Diablo, you know what it is. But it's really fun with the controller. That game's not that bad touchscreen too, Diablo Immortal, but it's cool. Really quick, some other games I don't. Oh wait, well, I did try talking about. I tried PlayStation Remote Play with the backbone. And PlayStation Remote Play works surprisingly well.
Really?
My PS5 is downstairs in Davin's room. It has no Ethernet cord. It's on 2.4 gigahertz instead of 5 gigahertz
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, and it still works fucking really good. I don't get it. It works better
Nice.
than my Xbox is closer to my router, and it has 5 gigahertz, and the Remote Play does not work as well. Maybe that's because it's an
Yeah.
S, or maybe that's just because.
I was doing remote play. When was it? It was sometime this week I was doing it, bro, and it was just trash.
Yeah,
Like,
it was. I did not.
I wasn't even like on the internet on any other device. It was literally just me alone at home, connected to to my bedroom from my living room on Ethernet, 5 gigahertz, 1 gig fiber internet, like, and it was just not good.
Was it the S or the X?
The X.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
just
not.
it was just like really pixely. And then I was playing XCloud also. And it was all right.
Yeah,
It's just your typical cloud gaming for what it is right now.
yeah. XCloud. I've had mixed things. Fortnite always works great for me for some reason.
Yeah, same.
Fortnite. I don't know why. Maybe they prioritize Fortnite because they know that's gonna. Well,
It could
Epic
also
probably-
be like game optimizations. Epic could have optimized it for cloud gaming.
yeah, true.
So I mean,
But yeah, PlayStation 5 Remote Play actually works surprisingly well. It was really cool. Just seeing it was like my PS5 on here, just playing it. I feel like you could actually play it, like, unless you're playing like multiplayer like Call of Duty. I feel like you could I could play through a whole campaign, and it'd be fine. Especially if I put a long Ethernet cord downstairs.
yeah. Dude, did you play that Nerf game I sent you?
No, I haven't yet.
Bro, it's so fun. I ain't even gonna like. It's literally it kind of reminds me of Friends versus Friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the cards obviously, so it's kind of like Friends versus Friends and Splatoons, kind of like mixed together.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and
You said it's only touchscreen though, right?
yeah, it's only touchscreen, but the way you control it, it's like super easy. So you just have the screen is split in half. One side of the screen you touch anywhere to move, the other side of the screen you touch anywhere to aim. So it's like really easy. But
Yeah,
dude, it's so
I don't mind
fun. It's so addicting too. Like I've just been playing it at work, and I couldn't help it. I spent like $3 and I bought myself a super blaster.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, it was just, I was like, man, dude, this is so good. And of course, it's my favorite gun because it's so good. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely, you got like 3v3s, and then you have, they have like zombie mode on there. It's like these short little games, it's like 10 kills, 10 points a kill. First team to 100 wins. You know, the games are really short, like Splatoon games.
That's nice.
So yeah, that game is one that I've been playing that's really fun. I mean, to be honest with you, I really haven't been playing any of these games that I originally were going to talk about because,
You
well,
started playing Nerf.
I mean, we just kind of just ignored the fact that we just changed the whole podcast.
What are you talking about, dude? It's always been like this.
Where is? Yeah, so I was just like, if I'm not, I was like, if we're not doing just this anymore, then, I was like,
You play more stuff.
yeah, I was like, well, I didn't play as much. I just was stuck to my, Call of Duty after work. Like, this is
There's
what I
nothing
play.
wrong with that.
I play Call of Duty after work, and I play Nerf at work.
Nerf during the day, call it at night.
That's right, dude.
Really quick, I'll just go over a Mario Run. I started playing that, and I actually paid $10 for the full game.
Oh, they got you.
So the way, well, the way it works is like you can. Well, when the game first came out, it was $10, but then Nintendo realized mobile people don't like paying for games.
Yeah.
So they made it free. It's free, and you can play the first world for free, and a random level from a different world will be playable each day. So in like I don't know a couple months you could play every level. I don't know. I don't know if it. I don't know if it's like. I don't know. I don't know if it will repeat. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
where I don't know if it's completely random and it might repeat after a couple days. But I was playing the first world and I was having so much fun. I was like, I'll just pay $10 to get the whole game, and I played through every world, and I beat it in probably like 40 minutes or something. I It's really fun. It's a really good game. I like Mario Run. I wish there was more. I wish there were more levels. To be honest, I just wish there were more. They do have that remix 10 version where it's just like a small section of a bunch of different levels strung together, 10 in a row.
That's fun.
That is fun. That does make it more replayable. But I do like the big levels too.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I play that, and then Hello Kitty, I did play some more of that, and I do get it. I'm like, I see what people like it. I started talking to people, giving gifts, exploring around the map.
Yeah, I need to get back into that.
That is fun.
I haven't
But,
played it in a few days, to be honest.
Do you have any other games you want to talk about, or do you want to talk about the game of the week?
Game of the week, dude.
Game of the week.
Yeah.
Game of the week this week was Team NT Splintered Fate, which me and Caleb played together. There's some cool co-op games in the.
I was playing that Solo Dolo the other day.
Oh, nice. I was meaning to.
It was actually really fun playing it by myself.
Dude, you should look into. I think you should look into Hades, because if you like that game, if you like that game, you'll like Hades.
Yeah, dude, I loved that game. I think we should play more of that game.
I'm down.
Yeah, it was really fun.
But Team NT Splinter's Fate, like I said, it's like a Hades. It's pretty much they were like, let's make a Hades for Apple Arcade.
Yeah.
With the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But the cool thing about that one is you can play it multiplayer, which you can't play Hades multiplayer. But it's like, I don't know, I didn't pay close enough attention to the story. Hades is like, there's a reason why when you lose, you have to start over and over. You like die and go back to hell, and then you fight through hell. But this game, I wasn't paying attention. But it's very similar. You pick perks every room, and then I'm sure there's certain like synergies you can get to help. But it seems like the same boss is always at the end of the first world, and probably the same boss at the second. You get different builds, but you can play together, which is cool. But yeah, it's good. It's a cool game. I want to play more of that game too.
Yeah, it's really good.
Anything else you want to say about Splintered Fate? How far did you beat that? Have you beaten that boss yet?
No, I got really close though. I don't think it's gonna take a lot because I was only playing for probably 30 minutes and I almost beat him.
I'm excited to play that game with the Backbone.
I'm excited to play that game on my Apple TV.
Yeah,
I haven't played it on the Apple TV yet. So
but you can only play.
What?
I don't think you can buy that. The only thing that sucks is I think you can only get it through Apple Arcade. You can't buy it on the App Store. You can't get it anywhere else.
No. Yeah, Apple Arcade games are only Apple Arcade games. They're not gonna be in the store. Yo, dude, you know what? Another game I wanted to talk about, and I totally forgot that I even have this game. And I bought it before we even started getting into playing like games on our phone. It was the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh yeah.
I bought the full version of that on my phone. It was like, I don't even remember how much it was, like 10, 15, 20 bucks. Maybe, I think it was maybe even 20 bucks. But I'm pretty... What?
That game was one of my... I had that game on GameCube when I was a kid, and I loved that game.
Yeah, so I have it on my phone, and I was playing it the other day, bro, and it was so fun. But I did not notice like a huge difference between this version and the version that I played on my PC, like as a full version. I mean, like graphics quality wise, but I'm talking about like gameplay or like mobile games are always not the full version, but like from what I played, it felt like the full version. It was really fun though.
Nice. Yeah, that was a game I was really excited when they announced that remaster of that game because I grew up playing it and I never got it.
Yeah, as soon as I got it, like day one, I'm pretty sure. Whenever it first came out, Oh, you know what? No. I was playing it on Stadia.
Oh, gotcha.
Because
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. I missed that too, bro. God, I wish it was still around. I can't even lie. It was so good for what it was. They had you Google's delivery and stuff was just like terrible, but they had a really good system on their hands. They just did not have the library to back it up,
Right.
or the advertising or marketing or any of those skills to even get people to even know what the heck it is.
Or the commitment. If they,
What was that?
or the commitment. Like, they'll
Yeah.
start a project and they just will be like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, for sure. Amazon Luna's still powering through though.
Yeah, it's not going to last, probably. I don't know, maybe. Did you see?
So do you think xCloud will just end up being another Stadia or Amazon Luna, or do you think that that's going to be, or do you think that's what Microsoft is trying to push for the future of what they want their system to be? A cloud gaming, probably like a little cloud gaming stick.
Yeah, I think. I think Xbox is. I think they're gonna add some more stuff. Like they want to make it so you can buy, like, not just Game Pass, but all the games you buy in the Xbox ecosystem you can play cloud.
Yeah.
But I think they see it as a complement to their system already. I don't think they're ever gonna. I don't think they think it's the future. They just want to give Xbox players, like, hey, if you buy a game on Xbox, you can play it on any screen, anywhere.
Yeah, it's more of an incentive to be like, hey, come to our side, buy our games,
Yeah.
or get in on our subscriptions.
I think it's always just going to be a compliment. I think PlayStation is starting to go that way too. Nintendo isn't really. I don't know if they will or not. They're always doing their own thing. But Netflix will probably start getting into that. They have a Netflix controller app now. So they're going to have, like, on your Netflix on your TV, instead of a show, you can pick a game and use a controller on your phone.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so Netflix is they're the wild card right now. I feel like they're buying game studios and they're trying to do some weird shit. So I don't think they have any cloud gaming operation right now, but I could see them trying to kind of do something like that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see, their approach on it or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know if cloud gaming is here yet.
I think cloud. I don't know. I think cloud gaming is here as much as it's gonna be. To be honest, I think it will get. I think it will get a little better, and there'll be a couple more options. But I don't think it's gonna be a complete takeover like people thought at the beginning. Because I don't know. The internet infrastructure in America is just not good, and it's never gonna be good. So there's no incentive to make it better. So. Maybe in Japan cloud gaming will be a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, a lot of people are just weirded out by it. They're like, what? I can't download the game? You're gonna take it away from me? What the fuck?
I feel like that's one of the bigger concerns. They're afraid to pay money for digital assets, pretty much. And it's the same concept as Steam or like Xbox or PlayStation. Like you're paying for a digital game, you're just downloading the files, but you have they can shut that game down so you can't play it anymore.
Yeah. There's a lot of
so regardless, you're just SOL unless you have a physical disc.
Yeah, but even then, if it's like an online multiplayer game, well, a lot of the games nowadays, they don't even come on the disc now. Like if you buy the new Call of Duty, it's literally just there's megabytes on the disc, and then you just put it into your system and download the whole game.
Yeah.
So if let's say they shut down in the future they shut down the server or whatever, you're not gonna be able to re-download it with that disc. The difference is you can sell it. You can sell that. It's just like a key, basically, and you can sell that key to anybody.
Don't you have to have the disc in the console to every time you play it. It is
Yeah,
something
you
like
also gotta
that,
have
like
it.
something dumb like
Yeah,
that.
you also gotta have it in there.
Yeah, so not
Yeah,
only is it not
you
storing the content on the CD, it's storing it on your Xbox, but you have to have the CD in there. I mean, I get it, like I understand why, but like you might as well just buy a digital game to begin with. There's no point
yeah.
in buying a CD anymore.
I mean, some games do come on the disc, and like a lot of like
Switch
Nintendo's,
games,
yeah,
every
Switch
single
games.
Switch game.
Not every single Switch game though. Sometimes, if it's like a collection, sometimes the whole game won't be on the cartridge, just like a big chunk of it. So you can still play it, but you can't play the whole thing. It's weird.
Yeah.
But like first party Nintendo games are always on the cartridge completely. But I mean, so if you keep Nintendo, but I don't know, the way I see it, like some people are like don't buy, like not even cloud. They're just like don't buy digital, buy physical because you can always, because it preserves it, so you always have access to it. But you don't really know that. I mean, the system. I mean, the wear and tear on the system, it'll eventually break, and you have to get a new system to play all the cartridges. Your house could catch on fire.
Yeah.
There's no perfect solution. Well, the perfect solution is just piracy. Download every game ever made on a hard drive and put that on your Google Drive. That's all.
The perfect solution is piracy. Piracy.
Yeah.
Remember, that's our quote of the day, dude. We're gonna name that. That's our episode name. The perfect solution is piracy.
There you go. How long have we been going?
51 minutes.
Do you want to get into the the other topics we have, or you want to save them?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
All right. So, I'll let you answer first. So, and or like, in the best case scenario, what do you see coming out for Apple Arcade? Like, what's the most optimistic?
So something that I want to see come out of Apple Arcade, or what? Like something
Like, what's the best case scenario?
like
Like, what's
it becomes a Game Pass pretty much, where
Yeah.
you have these bigger games that aren't just like that, the games that aren't just arcade style games on there. Like you'll begin to have a bigger game library versus these 5-minute pooping games. You'll have
Yeah.
like a whole big list of like RPGs or something like that. But all for like mobile games, of course. I'm not saying like it's going to be this big console like you're going to have Skyrim and whatever. No, but like you can give me like an RPG mobile game. Like that's what I want to see out of it. I want to see that kind of stuff out of it. I want to see bigger games out of it. I don't want it to just be arcade games. I know it's called Apple Arcade, but they have so much flexibility within that it doesn't need to just be like little 5-minute time killers.
Yeah, I do see some like big indie games on Switch and PC do make their way to Apple Arcade sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely
Like,
happens, but like,
and just see more of that.
yeah, that's just what I want.
Do you think it's realistic?
No.
No.
What I think it's going to be, they're going to keep having solitaire games. I mean, I don't know, because you look, they have Oceanhorn. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they could. I think being realistic, I don't think it's going to be as big as what I want, but they might add a few games here and there to kind of like satisfy the requirements for a little while.
I could see them kind of trying to go after that Nintendo audience, like, because
Yeah.
Nintendo's like only, or their system's portable, but
Yeah.
and like the most downloaded game on Apple Arcade right now is like an Animal Crossing type game with
You can
Hello
only thing
Kitty.
they would have to do to directly compete with Nintendo and the Switch is create a controller for their phone. And then you have
Yeah.
a Switch, because you can switch to an Apple TV, and that can be your docked up version. So they would sell it as a bundle, an Apple TV and a controller, boom, $250, and that's your switch, and that's how they get into the, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I mean, do I think that would happen? No,
Yeah.
but they can easily take over. They couldn't take over that market because this,
I think Apple.
Nintendo is definitely an established. They have
Yeah.
all these exclusive games that people just love.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, they don't. Yeah. They.
But
couldn't,
they
like,
could capture a part of the market, or they could share that market because the Nintendo Switch market is not like it's an expensive market. There's not high barriers to entry. You have a $300 system. So, I mean,
only thing
if you
is-
really want to, it's a $200 system for the Nintendo Switch Lite.
The only thing is with iPhone, they have the benefit is like a lot of people have iPhones anyway.
Yeah, I know you
like-
already are going to buy one. The only thing that you need to buy is the controller setup with the controller and the Apple TV or something like that.
I kind of wish. I wish there was like a case for your phone that had buttons on the side. Like, I don't know. I just wish there was a way. The backbone is so close. Like, it's really cool. I like it, but I want these buttons to always be on my phone everywhere. You know what I mean?
So you want your Steam Deck to be your phone. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Pretty much, yeah. I just want to, like, the Switch. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just need to buy a Switch Lite again and just take that everywhere. But also, that gets weird because I can't make the Switch Lite my home console because then I can't share the games with everybody. But so I got to make sure I connect it to the internet once to verify these are all my games.
Yeah.
It's I just don't have the perfect. I just want a device. Maybe I just need to buy one of those $100 little Game Boy looking things that can play retro games. But
The
I just want
pocket
something
player.
like there's a lot of like weird Chinese devices that like just have a bunch of emulators on them. You can play like, but I kind of have that with my phone, but it's like, but I want the buttons, and I can almost I've thought about it. I just need a fanny pack that I keep my backbone in 100 all the ways, so that way I always have it with me.
Oh yeah, that right there is. That's a Patrick idea if I ever heard one.
But yeah, I like Apple Arcade. I think just don't fucking make it more expensive. That's what I want.
Oh, they will eventually.
They will eventually, yeah.
They
As
are.
they get cool.
Oh God, dude! So many of the 2 subscriptions that I have just announced price increases. Peacock and Hulu.
Are you
Hulu
still gonna
Live
keep
TV. Hulu I have right now. Peacock, I don't know. It went from $10 to $11, or $9.99 to $11.99, so $10 to $12.
I think I have more subscription service now than I normally do. I have HBO, Crunchyroll, and now I have Apple One.
Yeah, I just have Hulu, Apple One. I think that's it. Hey,
I also have Game Pass. I don't have Game Pass. I have Game Pass
I forgot. I
console.
have Game Pass. Yeah, I pay for Game Pass. How do I
That
forget
one
that?
just had an increase.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
sure-
they're all. I swear, bro. When one of them does it, they all do it.
Yeah.
It's like there's no like. I want some price decreases.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I want Apple One to go from $32.50 to $25.
I thought Apple One. Oh, that's the most expensive one.
Yeah.
I do the family one, or I have the family one right now.
How much is yours?
25.
Oh, yeah, mine's
I don't get the
cloud
didn't-
storage.
I get the cloud storage. The only
Is it
things I
2
don't
terabytes?
get is no, it's like 200 gigabytes.
Oh.
It's 200 gigabytes, and the most expensive one comes with it comes with like news, which I don't need, and like
Yeah.
the workout thing, which
I
I
got
don't need.
Yeah, I got both of those.
Yeah, I
And
don't
2
need those.
terabytes. Dude, I canceled my Google Drive, but I never moved any of that stuff over. So I'm gonna have like 30 days. So I gotta like re-up it so all my stuff doesn't get deleted.
Yeah, that'd be a big deal.
But dude, it takes forever to download because it's like almost a terabyte of stuff on there, and I'm just like, God, it takes forever to download, dude. Oh, my SSD that I was using for my MacBook has external storage. I plugged it in yesterday, bro, and it did not pop up at all. Plugged it into my
Shit.
PC, it didn't pop up. So I'm like, did this drive just fail on me? So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet.
Damn.
But
But anyway, that's the podcast. That's the show. That's the Games with Your Friends show. The one you love. We're always here for you every week, giving you hugs. Love you. Goodbye.